Mic test, mic test. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get involved here a little bit. Giggity Racing League practice before everything begins. Let's go ahead and take a look. It looks like there's quite a few incidents while I was getting everything put together. Let's go look at a couple of these here. Let's see what we got going on. Looks here, we got the number 1 car. Hits the wall a little bit there. Oh, that's definitely some front tire damage. Loses his wing. Rough. Luckily, they got 25 cars in the back in the garage there. I think this might be the same incident. Just a little bit delayed here. Looks like a different one. He's not having a good time. It looks like right there on turn 3 here. Let's go ahead here. He's going to stay in the pits for a minute and get that all fixed up. Give a look here to number 14, Trenton Bestgrove. Looks like he's laying down some laps here as well. A little loose out of turn 4. Wow. Wow. Lots of damage. All right, let's stop watching these guys crash everywhere. Let's see what everybody's doing. So let's take a look at Taddy. He's going to be in the car number 30 tonight. Looks like he's ripping it pretty clean here. Middle of the lane. Hugging the outside on the straights. Perfection. Go ahead and see. Let's get some cockpit POVs tonight. Let's go ahead and look at Andrew Plummer. Wow, that is intense. Going pretty quick around this little track here. Because here's the thing. Right here where we are at with this race tonight at the USA International Speedway, these guys are going to be out there underneath. Let's see, it's about 80 degrees, partly cloudy today's weather. It's about 6 or 7 mile winds. That shouldn't be affecting them too much, but this is a rather short track, I'd say. In my personal opinion, I think it is. It's nothing in regards to like Daytona, anything along those lines. I'm trying to fact check myself here. Look at some track info here. Let me educate myself here. It's a 0.75 mile track. It's a shorter oval. 35 mile an hour pit stop lane. It's gonna be pretty interesting seeing how these guys handle that. Let's go ahead and see what Cameron's over in the pits. He's probably going and using the restroom a little bit before the race and qualifies start. Absolutely. Wow. Racing these cars on such a short track is definitely intense. You can hear the tires screaming. He definitely feels that wall so close. Very, very good. Let's go ahead here and just watch some of the practice. Oh, hang on to it. Oh my goodness. Let's see who that was. I do believe that may have been an Andrew Plummer. Looks like he gets loose here on turn 4. It's been getting a few of these guys all night, hitting that wall. Try to get the hang of it again. Almost caused another crash. May have. Looks like he gets a little shaken up here. Oh, he hangs on to it through and through. A little loose right there in turn 2. Tonight is going to be definitely an interesting race. 100% there. Everybody's sitting in the pits out here. Look at Taddy again in number 30 car. I know he is second in lap times today in practice.
Did not think you were coming down plumb, my bad.
It's all good.
Yep, that turn 4. Everybody's becoming victim of turn 4 here tonight. But this is Tim Trowbridge, 3rd place in practice in regards to time. He is not too far behind Taddy and Cameron. He's at an 18.815. A little bit off pace in the leaders, but he's hanging on to that 3rd spot. We're going to have practice for a while long here. And then we'll let the race undergo underway. And just like that, I do believe practice is over. No vehicles on the track at this time here at USA International Speedway. But before we do get into the qualifying here, I'll go ahead and do my main introduction. Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Morris Motorsports Media. My name is Shane Morris, and we're glad you've decided to spend part of your evening with us as we get set for another exciting night of league racing here on iRacing. Tonight we are going to be with Giggity Racing League. Tonight's event is scheduled for 150 laps, meaning strategy, patience, tire conservation, and consistency are all going to play a huge role in deciding on who ends up in victory lane. Now, I had fun watching some of the practice here, and looks like we have quite a few individuals that are mastering this track. Turn 4 is absolutely making I'm not gonna say everyone, but a few people fall victim of it. Let's go ahead here. Let's go ahead. We'll do some following on the 3rd Jack. He's gonna be in the number 33 car. Just watching this here. So we got 4 laps of qualifying here tonight. And it looks like we have something going on here. What in the world? There we go. Get my race control back out. All right. I just needed to go ahead and move something so I can go ahead and watch this stuff tonight. So it looks like we have Taddy in the first place spot at this time at 18.865. That is going to go ahead and finish the qualifying laps for himself. We have Trenton Bressgrove, second place, qualifying at 18.922. And then third place, Tim Trowbridge, 19.065. Going to be starting in a third position. And then fourth place, Clark Jarstfer. He's going to be right there in the number 4 spot at 19.093. And then we have the third, Jack. He's going to be in the 5th position at 19.103. And then in the 6th position, we have Andrew Plummer. He's going to be at 19.127. These guys are all pretty on pace with each other. It's not too far off. Looks like we had a late qualifying out here at 9th as well with Austin Garrett. Maybe a non-qualified, unsure. Well, we have a minute left in qualifying, and I do believe we have another minute after that before we do go ahead and go green. So just with this race here, it's definitely not about who has the fastest car over one lap. Tonight's going to be who can manage traffic, avoid mistakes, survive cautions, make smart pit decisions as well, and still have enough speed left when it matters most. Especially with this, I do believe on the race schematics when I was looking at it here before we went ahead and got the vehicles going, I do believe these guys, they're going to be starting with I think it was 50% gas. Yeah, max fuel 50%. They're going to have 3 tire changes throughout tonight's race of 125 laps. Correction. Let's go ahead here. And they're going to have 1 fast repair. That's what I wanted to verify. So if we see somebody mixed up in some action, some mistakes, they definitely are not going to be out for the count there. Okay. Let's go ahead. Race control. All right. Go again and see these times here again. Looks like some differences from what we saw in practice again. Cameron snuck up there with an 18.817. Oh, wow. That's a fast lap time. All right, guys. Everybody looks like they're going to be going ahead here and getting ready for this to go green flag. We do got a talented field of drivers loaded into the race tonight, and if any previous races have taught us anything, we're probably going to see everything from incredible side-by-side racing to strategy calls that can completely flip this race upside down. If you're just joining us live, welcome into the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for tonight. We'll do our best to follow your favorite driver throughout the evening, whether you're watching from home, work, or even just listening while you're driving. Thank you for spending your time with us tonight with Morris Motorsports Media. So as the drivers are all getting ready to get lined up here before we go green, let's take a look through tonight's starting lineup. Qualifying's complete, and all these drivers are in every position they're about to start from. Starting from the pole, it is going to be Cameron MacArthur in the number 45 car. And then we have, from there, we have Taddy in the 3-0. Go ahead here. Let's see what's going on. There we go. My chopper. Thank you. All right. There we go. Taddy in the number 30 car. And then in the third position, we have number 14, Trenton Bressgrove. He's going to be in that blue car out there that you see warming his tires up.
I don't know if anybody can hear me or not, but if you can.
We are going to be included on some radio racing tonight. I'm going to let him take over really quick.
Glad to have you with us. Just remember, initial starts are on the green flag. All starts after that are on the leader. Leader does get lane choice. Starts and restarts. And I can't think of anything else. So good luck. Have fun. Let's have a good race.
What wise words from the third Jack here. We are actually right here at number 5 position. This is going to be Clark Jarsifer. Number 6 position is going to be the man, the third Jack. We just went ahead and heard his voice here tonight. And then we have Andrew Plummer. He's going to be in the 7th position in the 98 vehicle right there. I don't have my I don't have my trading paints loaded. Rookie mistake. Give me 1 second. Let's see, because I know these guys all have some pretty good paint jobs and schemes going on. 277 is going to be Sam Peck. 213 Austin Garrett. Austin Garrett is going to be coming right up to the camera right about now. There he is. Right back there. And then we have Troy McGang. He's going to be in the 98 car tonight. No, he's not. Troy McGain's going to be the 117. If I got any of your guys' numbers wrong, I do apologize. Green flag all the way out here for everybody. We got Cameron MacArthur. He's going to be in the 1st position. Look at those. Now we're getting some paint schemes going. Let's reload that for you guys back. There we go. Looks like we have an incident here. Looks like there was a crash. We are going to be under yellow. 1 lap in. Let's take a second to relive that incident here. Looks like it's going to be Troy McGann in the 117 car. Pushes. Oh! That's why we all have a good fast repair on deck here. It does look like he got into the Austin Garrett in the 213 car. See if he's going to be recovering from that. Looks like he's going to be heading into pit lane behind Troy McGann. Both of those guys look like they do have some pretty good front end damage. We have Troy McGann missing his front wing already, and then Austin Garrett looks like that left driver's side tire definitely needs to be buffed out. All in all, wonderful racing already. But this is going to be the send-off tonight. This is going...
Mic check, mic check.
There we go. We got Tim Trowbridge in the chat. This is going to be the first race of many races to come
you guys. Cool.
on the Giggity
Mostly what Jack said.
Summer Showdown.
Joining for this new season. Glad to see a pretty decent car count for the first one in these Indy cars feeder series. As Jack said before, leader has lane choice, but we are single file, so we're just going to follow wherever you go. Check, check, check. Gotcha.
I love that we have the racers mic'd up tonight.
You said we're staying single, Tim, or are we doubling? Indy series is all single file. And 4.
Alrighty. These racers are just a couple more pace laps for going green. Let those gentlemen get them, get all fixed up. Troy McGann. That was a rough one. Hopefully no more happen again. These Indy cars fly around this track so fast. We're back to green, green, green. We have Cameron McCarth out here in the P1 position, followed by Trenton Bestgrove. And it looks like back here we do have a little bit of a fight. We got Austin Garrett in the 213 car. Andrew Plummer just went ahead and took another position. Oh, no! That's a lot of damage for the 213 Austin Garrett. It looks like we had Sam Peck involved in that as well. Luckily for him, it was right in pit lane. He is going to get his repairs We got Tim Trowbridge. He's just trying to recover. He's probably dazed from smacking whatever he smacked here. Let's take a look back at this, see what happened. Looks like we have Tim Trowbridge here in the back. He's going to the outside. Gets caught up in just all sorts. Dodges to the outside and smacks the wall. Doing as little damage as he possibly can to the other racers out there. What a sacrifice he did hitting that wall. Man, oh man. Let's see what's here. So let's see what's going on with the times
Austin,
here.
just a heads up, you disappeared going into 4 and then pop back up.
We got McCarth.
Hey, Austin, you're blinking real
I'm
bad,
so
bud.
sorry. Running 18.45s
Can you
at
hear me
this
now?
time. 19.48, sorry. I need my glasses, as I said before. What a lap time. Fastest lap time of the evening
Yeah,
tonight as
you
well.
blinked out going into the corner and then reappeared. Is that better?
Well, here we are again. Lap 9 out of 125, 109 laps to go. Get this back to green flag again here. But from what we're seeing here, it definitely looks like within the first 10 laps here, it's definitely going to be critical on who's going to be remaining in the field. As I said, turn 4 is making everybody a victim tonight. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe too much speed into 3 and not entering it in any slower. We'll definitely see how this goes as these racers are ready to get back, get green, and stay clean. Looks like they're going to be going green here on lap 11 here tonight. Pace car off the track here. Leader controls the field. Green flag is in the air. Eric Cartman telling you so. Still in the lead, we have Cameron MacArthur. Second place, Trenton Bestgrove and Clark Jarstifer. Looks like that changed here. Clark's going to be in the 4th position. Little wall scrape back here. Looks like we got a fight for 3rd right now. The 98 car of Andrew Plummer, and it looks like, oh goodness, Clark Jarstifer, he's back there as well. Back in 4th, trying to catch back up, battling in this pack of cars here. We have the number 33, 3rd Jack, trying to make himself back up there to the top 3, going into turn 4. See who hangs on to it. Everybody's hanging on to it. Let's go. We just have Cameron out here with an enormous lead with Trenton Bestgrove. These guys are leaving the pack here. Wow. Looks like we're going to be having a head-to-head tonight with Cameron and Trenton, the number 45 and the 14. Andrew Plummer's back there not giving up, though, slowly catching up. Currently 1.4 seconds off of the leader. He's definitely going to catch them. It looks like he is earning 0.1 seconds every lap. Stay consistent out there, Andrew. You will get it, my friend. Let's take a look back here at the 4th position. Looks like we might have a little bit of a battle for 4th. Taddy and the number 30 car and Clark Jarstifer. Taddy's going to go around the outside here. Clark's not giving up. Not giving that inside to him. Both of these cars here, Clark and Taddy, basically 1.9 seconds off of 3rd for Clark. Third Jack up in 6th. He's moving back up the pack after his incident there. These guys are incredible. Got Cameron McCarthy and Trenton still battling for the lead. The control and everything. Let's go ahead and let's take a hop in the seat here with Cameron and see the control he has here. See how he handles turn 4. It looks like it's smooth racing for him. Hugging that wall, diving it in. You can just hear that throttle control that this man has. Let's watch this going into turn 3. Taking turn 3 pretty slow, just easing it in, getting out and launching it into 4. You can hear the tires screaming a little bit. Let's see what they the goal is here with if they're saving tires or not. I know they're pretty generous amount of tires that they have here at this track, but these Indy cars, they're gonna get eaten up. Scraping a little bit of the wall there. Great racing so far. But Trenton over here, the number 14 car, just eating the dirty air of Cameron, just trying to battle for that first place position. Looks like we did go ahead and we had Taddy back here in the number 30 car. Looks as if he took that 4th position from Clark, and he is leaving him in the dust right now. We have Clark right behind him in the number 1 car. And then we have the 3rd Jack. He's just battling it out back here with Troy McGann. These two guys, they're going to be battling for that 6th position here tonight. Now look at this. We missed it. Trenton snuck up on Cameron. Trenton is definitely going to be taking advantage of this here. I know Cameron, we saw him. He was sneaking up on the wall the last time we were in his view. We'll see how Trenton is definitely handling these turns tonight. Trenton in the 14 car. Definitely taking turn 3 slow, easing it in to turn 4. Not sliding up too much, but allowing the car to do its transition. Wow. What awesome racing we have going on here. But tonight, I do want to also mention this. Tonight's race is sponsored by Timeless Engineering and Design, one of Giggity Racing League's sponsors for the Indy cars and the Monday night races. Again, I want to thank every one of you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. This is one of our first broadcasts here, and again, I really appreciate the Giggity Racing League for giving me the opportunity to give this a try. It's super awesome, super exciting, and I'm just excited to see where this race goes tonight as Trenton, it looks like he is taking on a bit of a lead here. Both of these gentlemen, Cameron and Trenton, have the same exact lap time for quickest time around the track at 18.762. That's incredible. We have been seeing a lot of these gentlemen out here hit the wall. Just a little scrape against the outside wall might only cost 0.2 of a lap there, but think about it with these cars, the tire wear that they will experience. Hopefully that doesn't affect them too much here. Cameron just doing all he can to stay up to pace with Trenton here. Got Andrew back here. Looks like he is going to be battling it for 3rd here soon. He's got a little bit of a pack with him. A little bit big of a gap between the few of them, but on those turns, they get clustered together. And I know we did see that in the number 33 car. Oh, I do apologize. I do believe exactly that might be the Austin Garrett. Looks like we saw him scraping the wall back there a little bit. Hopefully not too much damage to him in the vehicle as he runs in the 10th position here. He is 1 lap down. That is what's going to happen. Hopefully he didn't use his fast repair. Maybe they just needed to repair a little bit for him, get him back out there on the track, and hopefully he can recover from this within the next laps to come. We do have 34 laps in under our belts. Green for a majority of them now. We've only had 2 yellows tonight. Pretty significant damage on the 2 of those yellows, but all in all, Trenton's taken advantage of it with Best Grove. I really do enjoy Cameron MacArthur's scheme here tonight. I don't know if anybody's gotten a good look at it. Did you ever see those carpets back as a kid that you used to play toward cars and stuff on? That's exactly what I think whenever I look at it. Let's go ahead and get a close-up of that there. If you look at his vehicle here, he's got the little roads and buildings from the old rug from the childhood. I really like that. That is super fun. Race here tonight is absolutely awesome. Looks like we just had Austin Garrett. He went ahead and took a pit here, probably from hitting that wall that we saw a couple laps ago. Wish him fast repairs there, and we have... Oop, I replayed that again. I apologize. Let's go ahead and get back live. Still incredible to me that these two, your position 1 and P2, 18.762 for their fastest lap times, and they're not too shy of their fastest lap times here. Last lap completed by both of them is 19.2 by Trenton, and Cameron's running a 19.093, gaining on Trenton. Every millisecond counts. We got Taddy. He is showing face up here in the 3rd place position. Took care of his battle from 4th with Andrew Plummer, leaving him behind. Looks like they have about a half a straightaway in front of him. He is 4.7 seconds off of the leader here tonight.
Can't keep blocking lanes.
Oh, we got a caution here tonight. Let's go ahead, see what happened there. First off, let's see what Trenton does here. Does he pit, get new tires? Does he get fuel? I don't have any of this information as much as I wish I could. I will get that for future upcoming races and seeing where these guys are all at and seeing what pitch schemes are going on. Does he pit? It looks like he's gonna stay out. I think pits are closed right now, though. No, they're not. He's gonna stay out. He's feeling comfortable. This tire strategy must be doing something good for him. Let's take a second and see what happened back there. Looks like it's the number 1 car, Clark's Jarstifer. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Might get loose right. 33. Wow. The 3rd Jack came on by, said, "Get out of my way," and shoved him out of the way. That is incredible. Went up on him a little bit. He may have tucked down on it. Nobody I know to be at fault. I am not race control here, but Clark Jarstifer is going to be heading to the pits for some repairs here tonight. It looks like our leader, Trenton, he is going to be heading down pit lane. I think maybe those gentlemen who went into pits, under closed pits, were the ones involved in the accident. Or Trenton just decided, 2nd pace lap, might as well give it a pit and see if we can get this to last a little bit longer. We'll watch him climb back up. Leader of the race to restart here is going to be the 3rd Jack in the number 33 car. We do got Austin Garrett out in front of him here. He is going to be the lap down car 2 laps down tonight. He can still recover 40 laps in. Plenty of time. See if he gets the wave around here. He has been having a heck of a race himself, running 19.7s. Pretty good lap times. Because I know Austin Garrett here, he's been involved in quite a few of the crashes. Not his fault, but it happens. But imagine sitting in that cockpit for the 3rd jack. He just climbed his way back up into the P1 position. He's got 1 mistake separating him from the walls. Got people inches from his bumper on the restart here. Pit car is off. Let's see what happens here. 3rd Eye Jack called the launch. He is quite ahead right now. Taddy in the 2nd place position, about 0.6 seconds off of his bumper. Going to be having Taddy. He's going to be pushing it all. Let's take a look here at back here. Oh, wow. The big one. The big one. No way. Oh, the 98 car. Andrew Plummer goes spinning into the wall. Oh. Wow. I know here, guys, I haven't been doing the best of job of looking at these crashes here, replays, but my goodness, let's take a look back at what had happened here while these caution laps are underway. So it looks like we want to go ahead.
I'm stuck. Let's go around.
And we want to be watching Tim. Let's see what happened to Tim here. He got stuck after that. Go ahead and take a look here. Unfortunate events occurred here tonight. Let's take a look what happened here. So our first place, we got 45 here. We have 98. I don't know why I'm saying 45. But we have Andrew Plummer. Hopefully didn't get mixed up into this too much. Looks like he goes along the outside in 98. Exactly what I thought. Andrew Plummer is 98 right here. So I'm confused on that. I thought our race leader was 45. I think some numbers might be mixed up here. So if I've been saying incorrect numbers, I apologize, guys, because it should not be that way. But this crash just... Oh, that is incredible. Number 1 is caught up. 14. He gets out of there. But wow, wow, wow. That is some damage we have going on there. And he just gets caught up, unfortunately, here. Ay, ay, ay. He just gets stuck. So it looks like we got the number 33. 3rd Jack still in the race league. Taddy drops down to 5th place, fighting for 2nd there. We got Troy McCann. He is in the 117 car in the 4th position. 3rd position, Cameron MacArthur. This is who in which I was talking about saying our leader. I don't know why I mixed up the numbers with Andrew Plummer. I do apologize. Trenton and Cameron still battling with each other in the 2nd and 3rd place position here tonight. Right there behind the number 33, the 3rd Jack. But yes, tonight we have had a fluctuation in positions tonight. We've watched Taddy crawl his way up from 12th to 1st to 2nd for moments. There's just been, everybody's been all around the board here tonight. Green flag tonight, pace car is off. Let's go ahead here, 3rd Eye Jack. He is in control here, getting himself away from everybody as fast as he possibly can. We got Trenton Bestgrove right there behind him, and Cameron MacArthur as well. These 3 guys are going to be in for a fight. The third Jack, he's come up from the 12th, I think it was 12th position here. Nice, I apologize, 9th position. He has been making his way to the P1, and he is going to fight to keep that from what it looks like. We have number 14, Trenton Betchgrove on his inside. It looks like he's going to be taking that lead from Jack in the number 33 car, number 14 car up front here. Right behind him, 45, we have Cameron MacArthur. See what he does here. Does he send it 3 wide on the next exit of the turn? Or is Jack going to go ahead and block him in there? He's going to take his inside. Jack's going to let Cameron through here. Jack is going to take the 3rd position here. We have a pit car. Oh my goodness. Not a pit car. Sam Peck coming out of the pits. He wants to be involved in the race too. Almost right there in front of the leaders. Second place battle. Jack slowly losing ground on Cameron. We have Trenton just out here leaving everyone in the dust. We have Taddy fighting himself back out from the 5th position into the 4th position again back here. Him and Troy McCann, it looks like they've been having quite the battle this afternoon. Some wall scrapage from the 3rd Jack. My goodness, Trenton Betchgrove taking the lead and running with it. He is going home on these guys out here tonight. Last lap, he tracked a 18.95. Let's see what he does next. A little bit of a wall touch there. 18.854. He is consecutively getting faster and faster as this race continues here. Could we see a new PB and fastest lap of the session? Looks like he got fresh tires and he's ready to go. Let's see here. Does he set it? He does not. He's very close. 18.799. Maybe we get it here. 18.990. He was close. He was 0.13 seconds off. But wow, what a lead Trenton Betchgrove has tonight. Taddy fighting for the 3rd position right now with the 33 car of the 3rd Jack. Taddy and Jack fighting. It looks like Taddy's going to go ahead and take this from him right now and hold that inside. As we go a little further back, we got Troy McGann and Andrew Plummer is back here in the 6th position. But Taddy and the 3rd Jack are going at it here. Taddy in the 33 car of the 3rd Jack. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take that position here. I'm questioning on what's going on. Is this live? Am I feeding you guys all live? It is live. It is live. The positions changed entirely quick. It showed Jack in the 3rd position from Taddy, and then I see Taddy up here up front. Taddy's got a 1.6 difference from him in 2nd. Cameron in Trenton still up here in the 1st and 2nd positions. Let's go ahead and take a look at Sam Peck back here. Just a few laps down here, staying consecutive. Looks like he is running a 19.065. He's right there on track with lap times of Cameron MacArthur. Hopefully we get a couple yellows and see if maybe he can recover some of these laps down. Good race so far. Austin Garrett out here in the 7th position, just 2 laps down. He also is running some pretty consecutive times with Cameron MacArthur in the 2nd position. Because Trenton Betchgrove is just leaving everybody in the dust. His latest lap time is an 18.879. Cameron MacArthur out here in the second position is running 19.048, so he is just 0.2 seconds off of the pace, doing his lead, getting away from everybody, putting himself in no man's land out here, probably listening to some Taylor Swift while he's doing it, just relaxing. He has been consecutive. Looks like he's controlled the car very well around this track here tonight. Turn 4, he is never once a victim of that. I want to put that out there. Cameron MacArthur's going to be catching up on him. Hopefully, Cameron MacArthur's out here throwing 18.8s out there now. He put the pedal to the metal. He said, all right, I'm going to catch up to you, guy. Taddy out here, 3-second gap between him and Cameron MacArthur. See if he can go ahead and catch back up. I doubt that's a 3-second gap. That looks like about Taddy having some technical difficulties here. It looks like he's popping in and out. I think it's more of a 1.3 gap, not 3. he has a 3-second gap on Jack, it's seeming here. That's what I'm looking at. That makes sense. Absolutely. Let's go hop on the gyro with Taddy here. See what he's looking like. He's popping in and out here, having some technical issues. Perfectly fine. Looks like he's taking 4 lightly, not sending himself too far up the track here. Trenton Bestgrove, our P1 holder here in the number 14 car. These cars are just flying across this track. Hey, some wall action there. And look at that. Now you can see definitely the roads and the buildings that I was talking about. And I'm going to call this the rug car of 45. Childhood rug car. Such an awesome paint scheme. I really like that one there. And Taddy, it looks like he's just going to be 1 second behind Cameron MacArthur now. You can see him popping up. Taddy is just digging and trying to catch up to Cameron MacArthur here. We are 78 laps fresh into this race, ladies and gentlemen. The third Jack back here. A little bit of a gap between him and Taddy now. Taking turn 4 very lightly, as everybody should be. Troy McGann taking turn 4, not flying too far up the track as well. Perfect. Awesome. And then we have Austin Garrett back here in the 213 car in the 6th position. Most of these, he's a little inside on this. I like that. Not flying too high up off the track there too. Look how close that right side tire is to the wall. Talk about precision. And then we have Andrew Plummer right back here as well. He's going to be in the 98 car. Looks like he likes to stay a little bit more in the middle of the track on the straights there. He has taken these turns very lightly. It's about 9.7 seconds off of Austin Garrett here. Awesome race from these gentlemen here tonight. Then we have Sam Peck out here. He is 7 laps down due to some unforeseen accidents that occurred. And then we're not going to say last but not least, but Tobridge and Clarks, I think they are out of the race here due to damage here. Let's go ahead and see. We have Cameron MacArthur. He is going to be catching up to Trenton, I believe. Absolutely. 3 yellow flags and a total of 84 laps from these gentlemen in some cars that are just entirely too fast for some of these short oval tracks. super awesome by them being able to control these cars. It looks like we have Cameron. He is going to be right here with the lapped car. Him and Taddy are going to be battling for that second place position. Got Andrew Plummer right there trying to just race with the guys up here in the top 3. Such a big gap that this gentleman Vescrows has in the 14 car. He is currently I couldn't even tell you. I think he's got a 3-second lead on Cameron right now. He is just taking it and running tonight. Wow. What a wonderful race. I love how, again, I'll state this again, we've been green for quite some time. Let's go ahead here. I know we've had some different lap times here. Still, right here in the fastest lap time, we do have the Cameron MacArthur. He's going to be in the second position right now. And then we have, look at that. Fastest laps there. Look how close those lap times are to these gentlemen. Him and Trenton, exact lap time.
Oh, good.
Cameron in the second position, but in the golden car because fastest lap out there, man. I love this. What a cool thing to have. If everybody was running line by line, that'd be your finishing position right there. It would be a photo finish for Trenton Vescrows and Cameron MacArthur out here. And I keep calling him McCarthy, and I do apologize. I'll get better, more races. I'm here with you guys. But Trenton, my man, let off the gas. We need to put some time. We need to eliminate some time between you and Cameron MacArthur. And it looks like Taddy's going to go ahead and take that second position. What happened to Cameron? He pitted. I understand. Cameron's going to go ahead, and he did take a pit last lap there. He said, I'm going to go ahead. I'll catch up with you guys here soon. I'm going to go and get some new tires here. What a fast pit entrance that was. Wow. So Taddy's going to go ahead, and he's going to be battling for the second position. He is also 4.3 seconds behind Trenton Vescrows. I know these guys are... I know Trenton, last thing that's on his mind is a yellow flag popping up, and I sure hope we stay green because it looks like he's got this in the bag. He's going to do a few laps over Cameron MacArthur here. He's going to be one lap down now. The thing is about these short tracks is green flag pit stops. They are going to go ahead and catch up with you extremely fast. You need gas, absolutely, but in the meantime of that, you're going to give Trenton Vescrows here, for example, to get a couple laps on you. Hopefully he pits soon and you can catch up. Looks like we might be seeing him pit soon. Who knows? Looks like we're getting a little loose out of 4. Hitting some of the wall. We got Taddy back here. Keeps popping in and out. Hopefully that does not continue happening for him. I hope he has a good, smooth race. Wow. These guys have been racing their hearts out tonight here. Looks like we got a little bit of a battle back here. I'm trying to figure out where we're at. There's some lapped cars and some on lead lap cars. We're on lap 100, 24 laps to go. Trenton Vescrows still out here in the first place position. Cameron MacArthur took his pit and he is now climbing his way back up here right behind Troy McGann, who just pit. So I do believe Cameron MacArthur is going to go ahead and successfully snag that 4th place spot from Troy. Now all he has to do is catch up to that 33 car right here, the 3rd Jack. Still a lap down from the 3rd Jack, it seems, but he is definitely creeping his way back up there and gonna be giving a run for Taddy. Give Taddy a run for his money here tonight. Trenton Bestgrove, I'm not gonna go ahead and assume that he's got this in lock, but my man, he has been so far ahead of everybody tonight. He's got a 5-second lead on Taddy here. Taddy's trying to eliminate that every turn. Taddy's going ahead here, and looks like we are going to be getting that pit from Trenton Bestgrove here. Taddy's going to take that P1 position and run as fast as he possibly can with that. We have Cameron MacArthur, we've been watching all race, still a lap down. He is going to go ahead and recover that now that Trenton Bestgrove is in pit lane. Third Eye Jack, that's funny. He's going to be 6.7 seconds behind Taddy here. This is going to be such an interesting finish to watch. Absolutely. Taddy's just gaining on the 3rd Jack number 33 car. We got a 7.3 second lead at this time. Taddy has been consecutively hitting a 19.1s to 19.2s on his lap times right now. Jack is running about 19.4s. So if Taddy can continuously keep repping these lap times, we might even see about an 8-second lead here in the next couple of laps. 108 laps, 125 laps is the end. Just a few more laps to go here.
Staying high.
Andrew Plummer radioing on to some of these drivers out here, letting them know, pass on the inside, staying high. Taddy is 0.3 seconds off of having just an 8-second lead here. Will he take this home tonight with just 15 laps remaining? Trenton Bestgrove, he is out of pits, fresh tires, more fuel, ready to get out there. He has been currently running 18.9s. And then we have Cameron MacArthur still in the 4th position. Ever since he took that pit, he is still behind Trenton Bestgrove. I think Trenton just stayed out there a bit longer and kept repping some laps over him. The hit is a lap down. I think he's on the lead lap with Trenton Bestgrove, but both of those cars, they are a lap down on their Taddy. Taddy's now got a 9.1 second lead on the 3rd Jack, and the rest of the pack here definitely taking this P1 position and running with it tonight. Be exiting turn 4 here. It looks like right behind Taddy here we do have Andrew Plummer, I believe. Nope. Oh, I do apologize. That is going to be Austin Garrett in the 213 car. Hopefully nothing occurs with these two with our race leader. Austin Garrett hitting some walls back there. Perfectly fine. Taddy's still incredibly far ahead, about to scrape that 10-second lead, and he does it. He has a 10-second lead on 2nd place of the 3rd Jack, and right behind him, Trenton Bestgrove trying to get that P1 position back. 10 seconds behind Taddy at this time, and I do believe a lap down. He is still 1 lap down. Austin Garrett right here behind Taddy, maybe using the draft in his dirty air, pushing Taddy a little bit farther. Taddy's lead keeps increasing. We're almost at 11-second lead here as His internet looks like it had a little bit. Caution, caution, caution! Oh no! It doesn't look like it's going to be including our race.
We had a good run going there.
It doesn't look like Taddy was involved. Let's go ahead and take a second and see what happened here. It looks like this is going to be involved. Andrew Plummer of the 98 car. And who does he get in contact with? Or does he just get... Oh, we had the 33 car. The third Jack shoving him out of his way. Shoving him up to the wall. This is the second time I've seen that. Oh, no. I don't believe... Was that Taddy? Taddy with front end damage from Andrew Plummer. Third Jack is going to be taking the P1 position. Taddy's going to get back out there after the pits. I'm rooting for Taddy tonight. What a lead. Almost 11 seconds in front of everyone. Let's take a look back at this crash here tonight. It looks like 98 car is just relaxing. He's on the outside. 33 of the third Jack just dives right in on him there. Sends him to the outside, loses a bit of control. And it looks like Andrew Plummer right here in front of Taddy comes down the track. Taddy's like, oh no! And he loses some wings and such. Unfortunate event that occurred there for Andrew Plummer. He's going to send it to the pits and see if they can get that car back out there for the remaining 14 laps that we have of this session. P1 back out to Taddy. Third Jack, I do believe he went ahead and he went in pit as well. See if he gets some fresh tires. I don't know what these gentlemen are taking or not. I'll have that next race, guys. Again, I just threw this together. First broadcast. Super awesome to have you guys here. Really appreciate you guys getting and enjoying and being a part of our first broadcast of Morris Motorsports Media and Giggity Racing League, allowing us to get the summer showdown event as our first broadcast tonight. Really appreciate that. Shout out to you guys. Super awesome. Many more to come. That is unfortunate again for Andrew Plummer. Hopefully he gets that fixed up there. Talk about a lag spike. I do apologize. That was very interesting there. Yeah, the third Jack, he's going to be back here rubbing those tires, warming them up, freshly installed, ready to go. Taddy looks like he has used his fast repair, I'm assuming. It looks like no damage on his car. Pace car is off. Taddy is in control of this restart. Green flag is out. And they are going to be restarting. 5 laps to go. 4 laps to go. I apologize. Taddy's in the P1 position. Third Jack is in second. Trenton Bestgrove, he did get his lap back. He is going to be in the third position here. And then we also have Cameron MacArthur in the 4th place position. Trenton Bestgrove making better of third Jack here. He's going to be taking his inside for the 2nd place position. Taddy is driving like a wild man, getting away from number 14 of Trenton Bestgrove in the 30 car. Let's see how these drivers handle this whenever we're coming down to the final laps here. 123 out of 125. We have Trenton Bestgrove going on the outside of Taddy. Taddy's not giving up. They're going to be drag racing for a second there. It's going to be on his inside. Taddy's going to try. Trenton Bestgrove might just have some new tires. Taddy's taking that inside there. We have... Oh my goodness. What a race here. Last lap. Trenton Bestgrove is going to go ahead, and Taddy is going to be on the inside. P1 Bestgrove. Where are we at here? Wow. What a finish. Trenton Bestgrove in the P1, Taddy in P2. I don't think my lap counter is working correctly. I don't think this is final lap. There we go, checker flag, Trenton Bestgrove, Taddy in the 2nd position. What a race. Cameron MacArthur in the 3rd position. What a crash right there at the end. Hopefully nobody flies out of their cars there. Wow, wow, wow. But here it is,
Easy,
ladies and
everybody.
gentlemen. Your race winner, Trenton Bestgrove, here tonight. Let's see if he goes ahead here. Give me some burnouts. Give me some burnouts, Bestgrove. Let's go. What a race from everybody. What a race. We are definitely going to pull Trenton up here in a moment if he's in the VC. See if we can get him in for a interview of the race. What a fantastic start to the Summer Showdown season tonight with USA International Speedway. Look at him. We're going to be right there. Burn them tires to the ground. Let's go. Well deserved, Trenton. You just put those on. Destroy them. Perfect. Outstanding. What a race. What a race. See if we can get him up in here. See if we can get him up in here for the interview. What a race between all of these gentlemen. Maybe we won't get the interview tonight, but we'll definitely see if we can get one in the future from them. What a fantastic race, guys. What a fight. We had a battle. Cameron MacArthur, Trenton Bestgrove, Taddy into third jack. We also had Austin Garrett up there for a little bit. And we had some incidents there with Andrew Plummer, Sam. There was just everybody. Third jack, Troy McGann, Austin Garrett. What a fantastic race from all of these guys out here. I do appreciate you guys being out here tonight. Trying to see if I can get him up in here for an interview. Let's see. Let's get Cameron MacArthur up here. Let's actually see what was going through his mind. He was our third place taker here. It looks like the other guys went ahead and they bailed off for the night. Let's see if we can get Cameron MacArthur up in here and see what he was doing. Guess no interviews tonight. They looked at the cameras and they walked back to the garage. They're not having it. But I really appreciate you guys for being here. Super awesome first broadcast. And I just had so much fun with this. Absolutely amazing race by these guys. Let's look at a few incidents that happened here. So we had an incident with Taddy here. It looks like it was under caution. Hopefully it was, maybe it was just a kiss from number 33, the third jack here. It looks like a little bump. What an outstanding race, you guys. Then we also had Andrew Plummer's incident out here, I think, that caused such great damage to his vehicle with the 33 of the jack just shoving him out of the way. Get out of here. Wow, wow, wow. It was fantastic. What a race, what a race. Looks like we actually might get the ending. What's going on, Troy? How are you doing today?
Pretty good, man. Just got done racing the Indies.
Absolutely, absolutely. We saw you out there finishing in P5 today, man. Awesome race.
Yes, sir. It was pretty fun.
Trying to get Cameron MacArthur in here to interview third place here, but I mean, while we're waiting, I got you in here. Welcome to the booth, man. But take me through how the race was in your eyes, man.
It was pretty good. Had to use a fast repair on like lap 1 or 2, so that kind of hurt me a little bit. But other than that, it was pretty good racing.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was mostly clean most of the race. I think that was 4 cautions we had. That's not bad for 125 laps. How many times did you think, don't wreck now, let's not crash, take it easy?
Yeah, that was the main thing, was just kind of taking it easy the whole race, until you got to about lap 80. I would say, I think 80 something, we had a caution, and after that is when I think we all started kind of getting a little harder on it.
I hear you. Yeah, slowing down. It looks like turn 4 definitely made a lot of people its victim tonight. I was watching during the practice, and quite a few of the first initial crashes were out of turn 4 there. Was that quite a hard turn, or?
Yeah, you would push a lot in turn 4. With them Indy cars, it was a lot different than what we usually race. That was only my second race in the Indy cars, and turn 4 was definitely a little bit of a struggle.
Perfect, my man. Well, super awesome. I really appreciate you hopping up here into the broadcast booth. P5, everybody. Give it a hand out to, oh my goodness, Troy McCann in the 117 car. Awesome race tonight, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let's go see. Let's see if Jack Manser's here. Jack, do I have you here, man? Jack definitely stepped away. I'm waiting on P3. Cameron MacArthur here. I'm gonna have to make some snips. But it's been an absolute wild time. Andrew Plummer, man, 98. What an incident. I still can't get over this. Jack just shoving him along the side. But I know we had a couple other crashes we probably didn't really look at here. I know we had the number 1 car, Clark's Jusfer. This may have been the big one. I don't recall. Absolutely was. Got into it there. Tried to avoid it the best he possibly could. Wow, wow, wow. These guys all had such a wonderful race. It's fantastic. I think this is same incident, different perspective. Looks like exactly, yep, the big one right there. Looks like he got into the back of the 98 really fast there. Oh my goodness. And I think this is Andrew Plummer. Yep. He couldn't catch a break tonight at all. Yep, there it goes. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go ahead and get a cockpit view of that there, man. What was happening? Everything looks so smooth. Oh, he just comes up. I think he just gets spun. Wow, nothing he really could have done about that for Andrew Plummer in the 98 car. Took it like a pro, shoved it to the wall, and stopped her instantly, so he wasn't involved in anything else. Super awesome. I want to see what Andrew Plummer had to go through with the third Jack just shoving him out of the way. Oh, yep, there he is. We gotta get race control to talk about Jack there, man. Gee willikers. Perfect. All right, guys, I really do appreciate you guys being a part of our first broadcast here today, and I really appreciate it. It was super fun, super awesome being here with the Giggity Motorsports League. Call it Motorsports League because I'm just a dummy. But super appreciate it. More to come. We are going to be also doing Giggity Racing League's short track series on Thursday evenings. So I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys all come back again as I put this ending soon screen up. But I'm going to be able to get a lot of videos put together, a lot of everything put together here, and it'll be fantastic. So bear with the first broadcast. Really appreciate the opportunity again for Giggity Racing League, and y'all have a wonderful night. We are out of here, man.